We've got left to right, McKenzie Forbes, head coach Lindsay Gottlieb, and then Taylor Bigby. Coach, you want to start with an opening statement, and then we'll take questions.
Sure, I thought it was a great crowd for a Monday night. I think this team is generating a lot of excitement. That was really, fun to see around the holidays and without students here. So I think this team is worth watching, and people are figuring that out. We were down a couple people with illness and injury, and I loved how that ball moved and people stepped up. I thought it was a really good night for us, especially on the offensive end. They run a ton of good stuff. Fullerton, I thought we held them about 20 points under their scoring average, but really that offensive end with all the assists and made baskets and playing fast. It was fun for us. We still have work to do, but I think it was a good showing for our last game in Galen in 2023.
Why did Juju leave the court a couple times there in the first half?
I think she just wasn't feeling great.
Just overall?
And just had to go to the restroom, just get herself together. I just think she had a little bit of a bug.
Okay.
Go ahead, LT.
No, I was asking at the beginning of the season, is there anything that has surprised you so far being in 9-0 about the team? That's the first question.
It's a relatively new team, not anymore. We've spent a lot of time together, but I think early on, I would say our ability to adjust in real time and to meet some of the challenges that were in front of us. But most, I'd say, less surprising, but more the thing that comes out is just a really good group to be around. I think as a coaching staff, we love coming to work every day. We're not perfect all the time. I think we want to accept every challenge. They're incredibly coachable, and I think we're still continuing to grow together, and that's just a fun place to be. That to me is more striking than anything that I would say is surprising.
And then my second question is, you are able to get kids from all over the country to come and want to play for USC. What has that been like for you and your coaching staff?
Really, it's neat to see the vision come to life, right? Because they're real human beings. We say we're gonna take the job. USC, what an incredible brand, what an incredible place. I walked around campus here in LA. I coached against USC many times. I never walked on campus. When I walked on campus, I was like, oh my goodness, right? Someone described to me as the Disneyland of college sports, which it is. So the ability to kind of sell that vision is really something that drives me every day, but more so when there's real human beings that come in and commit to you and to the place and do something together. That's the beauty and the magic of it. So it's been exciting. I think we've got, like I said, a lot to do, but it's been a fun journey so far, and I'm excited to see where we can take it.
Thank you.
16 for 30 from 3. How much focus was there? You guys had 8 days off, 9 days off. How much focus was there in practice and everything on shooting the ball well from behind the arc?
I wouldn't say we come in and say, hey guys, we got to shoot 53% from 3, but we've been talking a lot about offense and playing at a certain pace and getting each other open and making the right read. And I think if we take the right shots, we have really good shooters. They're in the gym a ton on their own, getting shots up. But more so, I think the emphasis is on playing basketball the right way, making the right play again and again and again. And if that leads to a 3, great. But if it leads to the next best shot, great. We obviously were smaller tonight, without Rhea and without KD, and so we're playing multiple shooters, which allows us to stretch the defense. But credit to our players who knocked down shots. Obviously, Taylor was on fire starting us off, and got really good scoring contributions from virtually everybody.
Yeah, Taylor, just you couldn't miss there for quite a while. When you get hot like that just from the start, does that automatically just give you that confidence to just keep putting it up when you get a chance?
I would say yes, but also just always having confidence whether I go 0 for 5 for my first shots. That's just something I feel like we practice all the time.
Matt?
2 questions. So McKenzie and Taylor. So with Ray being out today, how important was it that you guys stepped up to the plate to kind of help out Juju this game?
Yeah, I think not just only Ray, with Katie out, with Dom out, we were just lacking a lot of depth, and we all knew coming into it, and we said all we got is all we need. And so I think when we got out there, it didn't really feel like, we're such an extra load. I feel like we were just moving the ball and it came naturally. And I think, like Tay said, we work on those shots, and so everyone from 1 through 13 stays ready. So I think that showed tonight.
Yeah, I'll go a little bit off of what Kenzie said, but we always practice like as if someone was out, like where would you be? What would be your position? Like what would be your role in the team? And I just think like it wasn't really like we knew we were down, so we knew everyone was gonna have to give some like more effort than what they normally give every day. So that's how we came out. We just knew we had to play for each other to get a win.
Thank you. And coach, it looked like Juju, something was wrong with her physically. You came out and said she like had like a bug or something, but she had a couple like careless with the ball, a couple accidental turnovers, and was 7 of 19 from the field. What would you say to your player in a game like this or after a game like this?
I mean, we put a lot on her shoulders, and the thing is, we know she's going to play regardless of how she's feeling, and that's a credit to her. She's just such a tough kid, both mentally and physically. I mean, she's a very intelligent player, so you just talk about reads. Hey, you know, string out the hedge a little longer, get off it sooner, you know, read the floor. Like she adjusts in real time, and you know, we have confidence in her. So there's a lot of stuff getting thrown at her in every which way, and you know, she's human. She's not going to be perfect, but I think what we all know is she's going to adjust in real time, and then also watch the film and adjust, you know, as well after that. But I thought the first time, you know, she went out and had to run, you know, off the court. I think Malia came in, gave us a huge spark, and you know, Kenzie goes to work, and she understands she got to take, you know, on a little bit different role. And obviously, the way we're shooting the ball, you know, made it pretty seamless regardless.
Any other questions? Tuki? Calling you off. Okay. Thank you, everyone.